So in this video, I'm going to talk about the similarities behind Kevin Samuels and Cynthia G. They're both appealing to different sides of the spectrum. Now, Kevin Samuels, he's more close to the middle. He's more closer to being unbiased because he invites both black women and black men onto his platform to discuss, different ideologies and to come to an understanding between both of them. But the thing about Cynthia G is she always shows one particular side to the argument. It's always about, oh, the black man's the bad guy and the black woman is the one that's being victimized. It's always the black man, the big bad black man. So basically, she's basically adopting the old trope of the big bad black man is coming to ruin the day. And that's really what makes the money. That's really what brings in the AdSense dollars. So you can't really blame Cynthia G for doing what works. You can only blame the masses. It's particularly mostly black women that are funding her making these types of videos. So really you have to blame the audience and you have to blame the creators too. Not just the audience. Because Cynthia G has to make the video. Like, look, there's a lot that goes into making a video. You have to stand in front of the camera and talk like I'm talking right now. It's not as simple as, oh, I'm gonna wake up one day and make a video. That does tend to happen, but is that the norm? No, that doesn't tend to be the norm in most cases. So well, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, CDG is damaging to the black community. She's making videos that are putting black women apart and men." But well, yes, she is. She's doing that. But the reason why she's able to do it so well is because the relationship between black men and women is so damaged to the point, it's really damaged to the point of no return. And I mean, how did Cynthia start out making these videos? She started out being unbiased and blaming the white man, the big bad white man. That didn't work out, and then she switched up her narrative and started. When you want to make these types of videos on YouTube, first you have to find an audience, pander to that audience, and you can't really say anything different, or that audience is gonna stop watching your videos. She found a really nice way to make AdSense and for her to get the same types of views she's going to be maintaining on her YouTube channel by bashing black men and not really having a much of a different viewpoint. She brought on Brian to her platform to shit talk black men, which says a lot about her character. Definitely says a lot about her character. It shows that she's not really here on YouTube to mend black relationships. She's just here to be selfish, think about herself, and make whatever she can get out of the situation, but not care about the damage that she can cause with the message that she spews. But and then if you look at Kevin Samuels, I mean, Kevin Samuels is typically more unbiased because he's made videos bashing black men in the past also, even though now it may seem like he's bashing a lot of black women. But if you look from just the surface and you actually look at the work he's doing, he's actually getting a lot of these women married. They're happy. Like, if you saw his stream the other day, he did a stream where millions of people, like many different black women, were congratulating him in tears because he helped them reach the level that they needed to reach in their journey through life, getting a relationship and getting married. He's trying to change the narrative. He's doing it for good. And he should be getting paid and compensated on the journey to accomplishing that goal because he's doing something noble. Cynthia G, on the other hand, is just destroying the relationships, making the situation seem hopeless, always blaming one person without showing two sides to the story, because there's always one side and then there's another side and then there's the middle and then there's somewhere towards the truth is a bit of both sides, and then gotta look at the middle, and then you'll know the truth. Um, yeah, Kevin Samuels is definitely the better watch. That's why he has more subscribers. I mean, the market definitely tells you too what and how. I mean, yeah, sometimes people get lucky with the algorithm. These reaction channels, they really don't know what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, she found a very good niche here. She's just doing these because she's sold out. She's making, but I don't understand why people are making petitions to try and get Cynthia G shut down or Kevin Samuels shut down. I still don't think her channel should get shut down because, well, actually, let me give you a little scoop. If Kevin Samuels' channel gets shut down, then I think that Cynthia G's channel should be investigated and shut down also because then you set a precedent. If you shut down Cynthia G's channel, then you set a precedent to get other people's channels shut down for the exact same reason. So you gotta be careful when you do these change.org petitions. Kevin Samuels is doing actual work. Cynthia G is just sitting there criticizing and complaining to get cash apps and donations and views. She's got a very loyal fan base. I mean, if you look at her dislike to like ratio and stuff like that, and the amount of views she gets 50,000 views and 3,000 likes. That's like a high proportion of likes if you look at the difference. So her audience is very loyal, primarily black women that have been scorned in the past, which typically tend to date, and they tend to date the bad guy or the gangster type of black man, and then they get burned because they ignore all the red flags early on in the relationship, and now they sit in front of a camera and talk shit without any actual evidence. But yeah, I mean, these people most of them are just out to get views and money and subscribers, which is the same for everybody on YouTube. I mean, they don't really care. I mean, come on, let's be real. Like, people are here just to make money, and that's all. But also, I do truly believe that people are trying to make a difference. But yeah, I mean, Cynthia G, I just don't understand why she has so many viewers. I don't like her videos. Why don't I like her videos? Because she doesn't come with objective truth. She doesn't care about any of this. She doesn't care about objective truth. She doesn't care about what actually happened. She just wants to ride a train. The thing about Kevin is she realized that she can make views by having Kevin Samuels and trying to tear his channel down, which didn't work because Kevin Samuels has a much more loyal fan base than even she does, and he's bigger than her, like 10 times, 20 times bigger than her. So yeah, I mean, look at Kevin Samuel's channel, look at Cynthia G's channel. There's really no difference. There's really no comparison to both channels and how good either channel is. Cynthia G's channel is hands down much worse. It's just full of propaganda, and I wouldn't be surprised if a white man was paying her to make these types of disparaging comments about black men. I wouldn't be surprised if she was getting paid by a white man, or if she was getting paid by some type of publication to shit talk black men and to try and make us look bad, which is basically the media agenda anyways. But if you really look into it, like, you'll see that it's really not as how it looks like. She's just sensationalizing things, for the benefit of whoever, the man pulling the strings. But like, YouTube isn't black male friendly anyways. Like, how many YouTubers do you see that are black, that are male, that are actually being recommended on YouTube's algorithm? But anyways, that's besides the point. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.